Before you were born, before your first breath, before your name, there was a moment, a pause in the universe, a stillness where your soul leaned forward and whispered, "This is the lifetime. This is the moment in history I choose." Most people think they just arrived here. But ancient traditions say something different. They say your soul chose this exact era, with its chaos, its beauty, its uncertainty, its awakening, because something about this moment matches your purpose. Like a key fitting perfectly into a lock. Think about it. You could have been born in any century, any culture, any timeline. But you chose now, the age of information, distraction, transformation, and possibility. A time when humanity is remembering who it really is. A time when consciousness is shifting faster than ever before. A time when one awakened person can influence thousands. Your soul didn't come here to watch. It came here to participate. Some traditions call it a soul contract. The idea that before you incarnate, you choose the themes, lessons, and relationships that will shape your evolution. Others call it karma, not as punishment but as unfinished energy your soul is ready to transform. Some call it Dharma, your purpose, your path, the unique contribution only you can make. And some simply call it intuition. That quiet inner compass that nudges you toward the experiences your soul came here to have. Different languages, different philosophies, but they all point to the same truth. Before you arrived, you selected certain lessons, certain people, certain turning points, not because you needed to suffer, but because you were ready to grow, ready to remember. Ready to awaken parts of yourself that only this lifetime could activate. Your soul didn't choose an easy timeline. It chose a transformational one. A moment in history where every challenge is an invitation, every setback is a redirection, and every experience is part of the curriculum you agreed to, long before you opened your eyes. Right now, millions of people are waking up. Not in a dramatic, cinematic way, but quietly, softly. In the small moments, a sudden intuition, a strange synchronicity, a feeling that there's more to life than this. A pull toward peace, purpose, and presence. Your soul chose this moment because the world is shifting, and you're part of the shift. Yes, the world feels heavy sometimes. Yes, the uncertainty is real. But your soul didn't come here to avoid challenges. It came here to grow through them, to learn resilience, to remember its power, to rediscover its voice, to awaken compassion, to choose love in a time when fear is loud. Every challenge you've faced, every heartbreak, every turning point, is part of the curriculum you agreed to. You didn't come empty-handed. You arrived with gifts, your intuition, your creativity, your empathy, your ability to see beauty in places others overlook, your desire to heal, to understand, to grow. These aren't random traits. They're tools, chosen intentionally for this exact era. Have you noticed how certain people appear at the perfect moment? How certain opportunities feel like they were waiting for you. How certain signs repeat until you finally pay attention. These aren't coincidences. They're reminders. Little nudges from the universe saying, "You're on the path. Keep going." Your soul communicates through synchronicity because it knows you're listening. You're not here alone. Souls rarely travel solo. They move in clusters, families, friendships, lovers, mentors, even strangers, who appear for 5 minutes, and somehow shift the entire trajectory of your life. Some call these soul groups. Others call them karmic circles, tribes. or soul families. But the idea is the same. You incarnate alongside certain beings again and again, each time playing different roles, each time helping one another evolve. Sometimes the people who challenge you the most are the ones who love your soul the deepest, because growth often comes wrapped in discomfort. And sometimes the people who feel instantly familiar, the ones you just click with, are companions you've known across lifetimes. Together, all of you, every awakened heart, every curious mind, every person choosing compassion over chaos, are part of something bigger than yourselves. A collective awakening, a quiet revolution of consciousness, a movement toward clarity, connection, and a more humane way of being. This moment in history isn't random. It's a convergence point, a time when many old souls, healers, creatives, and visionaries, incarnated at once, to help humanity shift into a new level of awareness. Your presence here is not an accident. It's part of a larger design, a tapestry of souls, woven across time. Each thread essential, each thread intentional, each thread carrying light into a world that's ready to remember itself. And maybe, right now, as you listen to this, you're remembering something. A feeling you've had since childhood. A knowing that you're meant for something more. Not more in a material sense, but more in a soul sense. More presence. More truth. More alignment. More purpose. This is your reminder. You didn't come here to survive history. You came here to shape it. So the next time you feel lost, or overwhelmed, or unsure why things are happening, pause. Listen. Your soul chose this moment in history because it knew you were ready. Ready to awaken. Ready to grow. Ready to remember who you are. And somewhere deep inside, you already know the truth. You are exactly where you're meant to be.